Ed Sheeran became an unexpected worldwide sensation after independently releasing an album in 2011, landing a record deal by the end of the year, and becoming one of England's most popular artists. To date, he has sold over 150 million records worldwide, making him one of the best-selling artists of all time. But where did the red-haired singer-songwriter get his talent? His family story is a tribute to the arts. Edward Christopher Sheeran was born February 17, 1991 in Halifax, England, to John Sheeran and Imogen Locke. They were married in London in May 1984 and came to own an art consulting firm, building a prominent reputation within the art world. John was the son of William Murray Sheeran and Nancy Mulligan. William was born July 10, 1927 in Northern Ireland. He met Nancy during World War II while she was working as a military nurse. William was a Protestant dentist, and when he asked Nancy's Catholic father for her hand in marriage, he refused because of William's Protestant background. So William and Nancy eloped and were married in early 1951 with a ring made of melted gold teeth. They went on to have 8 children and were the storyline for Ed Sheeran's song Nancy Mulligan, which details their relationship in a traditional Irish folk song. William's father, James Henry Callow Sheeran, was born on March 6, 1896 on the Isle of Man, which lies between Ireland and England. James served in World War I as a sergeant and a lieutenant before marrying Rachel Eveline Murray. James's father, Arthur Edward Sheeran, was born August 20, 1855. He married Catherine Ann Callow in 1885, and together they came to own Ballaglass Glen. Ballaglass Glen is 17 acres of land on the Isle of Man, known for its beauty, with a mature forest, bubbling streams, cascading waterfalls, and bursting with bluebells in spring. In the 1911 Isle of Man census, we see Arthur and Catherine, along with young James, living in picturesque Ballaglass Glen. Arthur is listed as a farmer, while James is a student. Today, Ballaglass Glen is popular among artists and photographers looking for inspiration, but also a place of myth and legend, said to be home to fairies and where you can find the Wizard of Man, the keeper of fairy tales. Before arriving on the Isle of Man, the Sheeran family can be traced back to the 1700s in Yorkshire, England, with the name Shearing. Ed Sheeran's mother, Imogen Locke, was the daughter of Dr. Stephen Penford Locke and Shirley Walker. Stephen was born April 8, 1929 in Rumford, England. He became a hematologist, specializing in blood disorders, and a pioneer within his field. He later became the editor-in-chief of the British Medical Journal. But like Ed Sheeran and his parents, Stephen Locke appreciated the arts and served as a tour guide at the Red House in London. The Red House is the only house designed, built, and lived in by William Morris, who was a leader in the arts and crafts movement, which was cultivated in Britain in the 1880s in response to the age of industrialization as a way to preserve traditional craftsmanship. Stephen Locke was the son of Wallace Henry Locke and Edith Bailey. Wallace was born December 18, 1892, and as of 1939 worked as a secondary school master. Wallace was the son of Arthur Locke and Kate Stevens. Arthur was a master baker who was born in 1863 on the Isle of Wight. The Isle of Wight is an island just south of Hampshire, England, one of the sunniest places in the country, which was a quiet rural seaside village until Queen Victoria built her summer home, Osborne House, in 1854. Ed Sheeran's line of the Locke family can be traced back to the Isle of Wight as far back as 1678, and they likely watched the construction of Osborne House. Perhaps they encountered Queen Victoria during her summer holiday and experienced the island's transformation to a seaside destination. Arthur passed away on August 9, 1905, and by 1911 his wife Kate was working as a music teacher as a way to support her 5 children. I always find it fascinating when celebrity success can be traced back through time. I personally have no musical talent or ability and have not found anyone in my family tree who worked with music. But people like Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift, who I have also profiled on How You Came to Be, both have direct descendants who were associated with music. It seems that the talent that leads to success is cultivated over generations, until the perfect time and opportunity arises. Ed Sheeran has quickly achieved tremendous fame and success, but his connection to the arts can be traced through time in his family tree. There is his parents' influence in the art world in the 20th century, his great-great-paternal grandparents, Arthur and Catherine, who lived in Ballaglass Glen, among mythical fairies and wizards, in a place that has become popular among artists and photographers for its scenic beauty. Back to his maternal grandfather, Dr. Stephen Locke, who served as a guide at the Red House, one of the great artistic havens of England, and finally to his great-great-grandmother, Kate Locke, who lost her father at the age of 4 and was then widowed, who worked as a music teacher to support her 5 children. Perhaps despite her hardship, Kate's musical talent lives on through Ed today.